Welcome to this deep dive brought to you on behalf of AI Pod. Today we're delivering your brief professional AI news summary for the week ending March 1st, 2026.
Yeah, we've pulled together 7 recent articles covering tech, business, and global strategy, just to get you right up to speed on the bleeding edge of the industry.
Exactly. So let's start with this massive user-driven shakeup on Apple's App Store. Anthropic's Claude just rocketed to the #1 spot for free apps.
Knocking ChatGPT completely out of the lead.
Right. And it's not because of a shiny new feature update. It's the direct result of a highly vocal social media boycott.
Yeah, the catalyst here is strictly about defense contracts.
Mhm.
Anthropic recently lost or was blocked from Pentagon work because they outright refused to relax their AI safeguards.
And right around the same time, OpenAI finalized an agreement with the Department of Defense to deploy their tech in classified environments.
Which is fascinating. The public reaction to these two totally different corporate approaches is what's driving this mass migration.
But wait, to be fair to the source material, OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, did draw a hard line for that Pentagon deal, right?
He did, yeah.
They specifically stated their tools cannot be used for mass domestic surveillance. They can't direct autonomous weapon systems.
Right, and no high-stakes automated decisions.
Exactly. They even have contractual protections to terminate the deal if those terms are violated.
He set those boundaries. But a massive chunk of the public clearly isn't buying the distinction. We are watching incredibly complex defense procurement debates translate immediately into a mainstream app store popularity contest.
Yeah.
Consumer rankings are shifting overnight based purely on how people perceive the governance of these models.
That tension between control and freedom, it doesn't stop at defense contracts, though. We are seeing the exact same growing pains with open source agents like OpenClaw.
Oh, absolutely.
This is an agentic AI going viral right now because it doesn't just chat with you. It actually executes multi-step actions across different apps and learns as it goes.
Which is a massive leap. When AI shifts from just generating text to taking independent actions, the stakes change entirely.
Yeah.
It's all magic. Until your AI agent accidentally books you a one-way flight to Antarctica.
While trying to manage your calendar.
Exactly. That autonomy expands the blast radius for mistakes or malicious inputs, making strict governance and permissions absolutely non-negotiable.
I have to admit, speaking of magic, I was completely floored by the business numbers coming out of Suno this week.
The AI music generator.
Yes. They just hit 2 million paid subscribers. Their CEO announced they're bringing in roughly $300 million in annual recurring revenue. Turning text into high-quality music is no longer a gimmick. It is a paid habit for millions.
We are essentially watching the music industry's Napster moment happen all over again, but this time with generative AI.
But with some very heavy legal clouds.
Oh, for sure. There is intensifying copyright scrutiny around the exact data used to train these models. Suno is proving there is massive market demand, but the long-term survival of this sector depends entirely on the legal outcomes and how they navigate rights holders.
It really makes you wonder who actually captures the value of this technology as we push toward AGI.
Artificial general intelligence.
Right. Interestingly, Sam Altman claimed this week that non-technical people are going to be pivotal in reaching AGI.
Really?
Yeah, he specifically highlighted research recruiters who possess good judgment and taste, which is a sharp contrast to the prominent AI skeptics who argue AGI is still a distant, incredibly difficult engineering pipe dream.
It really comes down to who holds the infrastructure. A Bloomberg opinion piece highlighted this perfectly by arguing that India risks becoming the world's most valuable unpaid intern.
Because of the compute gap.
Exactly. India has this massive scale of data and an absolute abundance of engineers. But because they lack advanced compute infrastructure in their public labs and universities,
They risk just training Silicon Valley's models for free.
exactly, instead of capturing that value locally.
So if you are sitting in Bangalore writing code today or evaluating models in Silicon Valley, you are right in the crosshairs of this shift. Your skills are actively shaping who holds the reins.
Absolutely.
Looking across all these sources, from the DoD to copyright law to global compute infrastructure, the undeniable theme of the week is governance. Everyone is fighting for control of the steering wheel.
Which leaves us with this final thought.
Let's hear it.
If user boycotts over government contracts can flip App Store rankings overnight, how long until the foundational AI market completely splinters?
You mean forcing developers to build entirely separate models?
Exactly. Models strictly aligned with distinctly different personal or political boundaries. Something to mull over until next time.